So guys, in the previous video we discussed up to the procoagulant activity due to endothelial activation, and we also wrote that the procoagulant activity due to endothelial activation causes release of tissue factor, which is a potent procoagulant. And now we shall discuss about the antifibrinolytic activity. And after release of tissue factor in procoagulant activity, there are other factors that also increase the procoagulant activity. We shall mention them and then continue with the antifibrinolytic activity and the other remaining points. Okay guys, so let's start with the video. So we wrote that the procoagulant activity due to endothelial activation, the procoagulant activity is the release of tissue factor. So there is release of tissue factor due to endothelial activation, and this tissue factor, and it is a potent procoagulant. So under this procoagulant activity, there the endothelial activation also decreases the production of anticoagulants. So it is decreases the production of anticoagulants. Okay, anticoagulants like protein C, thrombomodulin, tissue factor inhibitor pathway, so these are the anticoagulants whose production is decreased due to endothelial activation. So now under antifibrinolytic activity, it increases the production. It increases the production of endothelial activation. It means endothelial activation also increases the production of plasminogen activator inhibitor. Decreasing fibrinolysis. So up to here, now we have discussed up to the antifibrinolytic activity. Under antifibrinolytic activity is the increased production of plasminogen activator inhibitor, which is decreasing the fibrinolysis. And under procoagulant activity, the first point we discussed release of tissue factor also in the previous video, but I have mentioned here release of tissue factor due to endothelial activation, which is a potent procoagulant, and decreased production of anticoagulants like protein C, thrombomodulin, tissue factor inhibitor pathway. Okay, now we have in the flow chart we have endothelial activation showing that arrow, release of interleukin 6, interleukin 8, platelet activating factor, nitric oxide and NOS. Now So let's discuss. Oh, sorry. Now, what is this procoagulant activity and antifibrinolytic activity is doing, or what it is promoting? It is promoting these all things, all these antifibrinolytic and procoagulant activity is promoting microvasculature thrombosis, tissue ischemia, cellular hypoxia, and ultimately eventually organ failure. Right, now we shall discuss about the release of inflammatory mediators or release of mediators like interleukin 6, 8 and their effects. So endothelial activation also releases mediators like interleukin 6, interleukin 8, platelet activating factor, nitric oxide and reactive oxygen species. So in during activation of immune system, we discussed about the mediators, and the mediators were interleukin 1, tumor necrosis factor, interferon gamma, interleukin 12 and interleukin 18 along with others. So the thing I want to say is that don't get confused between the mediators released after immune cells activation and after endothelial activation. Some of them are common like platelet activating factor or reactive oxygen species, but in case of in the previous one there is release of interleukin 12, interleukin 18, but over here interleukin 6, interleukin 8. So don't get confused and don't mess it up. So now these mediators cause vasodilation, increased permeability, and decreased tissue perfusion. Which will eventually have the same consequences like cellular hypoxia and eventually leading to multi-organ failure. Now, endothelial activation also has some systemic effects. Due to the systemic cytokines released. So these effects include fever, decreased contractility of the myocardium, and some other metabolic abnormalities like hyperglycemia, insulin resistance, and increased production of hormones that drive gluconeogenesis. So now we shall continue these points in the next video along with the stages of shock and finally ending this topic of septic shock. Okay, see you in the next video, guys.